All right, so I'm so excited to be here again. This is a re-filming of what I was going to give you today. I had to re-film it for a few reasons. I will explain in a second. Well, anyway, welcome my lovelies. I love you very, very much. Welcome back. And welcome to anybody new to my channel. My name is Patrice Evans. Welcome, welcome, welcome. On this channel, I am considered the belly dancing minister because I unlock a woman's joy from her beautiful hair, her beauty from the inside out, keeping Jesus at the center of all that we do. If there's something you're interested in being a part of, then make sure that you have subscribed, you've clicked the bell for my notifications of all the videos that I do. I do 3 a week so far, and sometimes I do bonus videos. And Sundays I do a Christian message. On Tuesdays I dance. I actually do an improvisation, and I send you to my website for the tutorial. Or I could do anything with performing arts or something that has to do with fitness and health, all right? And on Thursdays, today, we talk about beauty, but most of what I talk about is about natural hair, my natural hair journey and my hair. So, now that you know who I am, you know what we're doing, I just want to welcome you back. So the last week's video, I talked about how we're doing our 4 months and 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches challenge. And I started it doing the inversion method and all of that. So we'll talk about that in a second. So I want to continue on with showing product. So what I ended up doing is I already filmed this part of it, but my brown bra was showing for most of the video and all my grays in the front. So I decided to re-film the first part of this video, but when you start going into the video more, you're gonna see what I filmed last time before. Back to the Future, I don't know, whatever. So anyway, I just wanted to at least show you that if I knew, I would have fixed it. So this is what I'm doing for the beginning, and I did my best to make my hair look real cute. But in a few seconds, you're going to see what I looked like originally, because I didn't want to film over what I did, because I took this product, which is the 8 Free Moving Arms Detangling Brush, and I opened it up for you and showed you everything. This is the I already opened it up because I had 2 of them. So this one is a gift that I want to give you for 9,000 subscribers. And so stay to the end of the video to find out more about it. But the one that I opened up, I want to show you. I want you to be the first to see how I opened it up. So please excuse the fact that I didn't know that my brown bra, at least it's brown, was showing. And that even though I dyed my hair with my henna, it obviously started either growing out, or I guess, I don't know what happened, but you can see it. So I figured I'd do that for you, at least start the video with me looking a little bit better. I love you guys so much, and continue on with the video. Enjoy it. Last week, we talked about how you can grow your hair by stimulating your scalp with my Ayurvedic Curls Growth Oil using the scalp massage brush, right? That's what we did last week. So definitely check that video out at the end of this video if you haven't seen that first. So that is a tip to use for this challenge that you should continue to do while you're doing the challenge to help stimulate hair growth, okay? So we did the inversion method, and we used a growth oil that was going to stimulate your scalp, and then slept with it overnight. And I did not share this, but you should be doing that. I believe you're supposed to do it for 7 days straight, and I can go over it again on a Tuesday. I'll go over the physicalities of it to make sure that you're healthy when you do it, all right? So this week, what I want to do is I always use my finger to detangle my hair. So before I trim my hair, I want to make sure I have all my stuff in place so that I don't go through what I went through last time, where I feel like I lost a lot of hair. So if I have to use a tool, I needed to find a tool that won't take out my hair if it wasn't fully wet, if it was semi-wet or moist. So I'm going to try this today and see if this works. So I still have the oil in my hair, and I'm going to make it a little more moist and see how this tool works with my hair. So when it's time to trim my hair, I know what tools I can use and what I can't use. So I've been excited about this because I've been seeing all kinds of hair types using this, people with different hair types using it. So this is what it came with, and this is something that I'm going to be giving one of you, but you have to email me. I mean, I guess I'll keep it for myself if you don't want it. Shouldn't be using my teeth. I know I shouldn't. My husband will be so mad if he saw me using my teeth. Oh, this is more substantial than I thought. You know, this handle is much more substantial than I thought it would be. When you look in the clear box here, it looks cheapish, you know, to me. But this is like heavy right here and substantial. So this is a great idea. I know there's a woman of color, African-American woman that also sells it, but trust me, I will get hers eventually. But this is what I ended up just getting. It says 8 free moving arms, detangle brush, magic because of professional. So I don't know if she started it or who started it, but this is what I got. It's the same concept because I guess someone figured that out, that it gives. So isn't that something? That it gives, so it's good for our hair. I like the way it feels. I like the way it holds in my hand already. All right, so let's see what it does with my hair. Still has a lot of oil in it. I'm gonna make it a little more moist. And like I said, I don't use a spray bottle because I'm just so unconventional. So I always start with this area here. This will be the test area right here. Let me tell y'all, because this area is my 4A probably, maybe 4B area. And if it works here, then that's the test right there. So I'm gonna put some water in my hair just to get it more pliable, and then I'm gonna add my leave-in. And okay, y'all, I'll get a spritzer one day. I'll get like everybody else. I gotta always dance to my own tune, don't I? Why can't I just be like everybody else and just get a spritzer? Oh, I know why. Because I had my Kiwi Dew. That's right. I didn't need a spritzer because the Kiwi Dew always gave me my moisture, a quick little moisture whenever I needed it. I never needed a spritzer. I do have a spritzer actually. It's just that I haven't needed that spritzer. Man, my hair is really full, isn't it? So you see what I mean? I got fine hair. So if I ever permed my hair, it will look so thin. And when I have it coated, it looks thin. But when it's fluffy, look at that. That's a lot of hair. I am so blessed. Praise the Lord. So I'm going to use my Jamaican Black Castor Oil by Shea Moisture Strength and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. That's what this is. I like this a lot. This is my something store-bought. That's how much I'm using. I just decided to use this as something to make it easy to comb through. So I'm going to put it all in my hair right now. I have gone off my regimen so much since that Kiwi Dew broke. I am not happy about that, y'all. And what happens when that happens is I start to lose, I start to break, my ends start to break. So I've been trying to keep it as moist as I can until I start using the steamer. Next week's video is going to be about the steamer I bought, seeing if that worked. I'm going to share it with you. I will not use it until I will make sure I feel myself when I start to use it. So my low porosity hair, it's not hot, so I'm just going to squeeze it in just to get some kind of moisture in there. It ain't going to get in there much because I have oil in my hair. So I can't do the lock method. I can only do the LCO method. Okay, we're going to test different parts of my hair. Okay, so this right here in the front is manageable in a normal sense. This is very manageable right here, right? So we're going to see how the brush works here. It's like in the middle of manageable, slight, a little kinky. This right here, you guys can see for yourselves. This is the test right here. Will it comb this area well without taking out hair, especially right in here? So these two areas here, these are going to be, this is like my very, very delicate hair. Where did I put my, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and separate that, right? And this down here is the hair, well, see, this is a little bit kinkier. So it won't be as easy as down here. Down here is like a joke. It is so easy to comb. So let's see from each part which one does better. So first we're going to start with the regular. This is kind of regular. I don't know. I think I'm 3C, 4A. So this must be 3CB, 3C, 4A, 4B right here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start with the bottom. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. I'm putting a tool through my hair again. What do I see? I see a little hair. I see hair. There's hair in here. But my hair is kind of like dry right now. Okay, let's do this. I'm combing through. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. But look, I got hair in there. Do y'all see the hair? I mean, I am losing some. But I have to say, you guys know I don't comb it ever. So this could just, I don't know. It's not that bad. I guess it's not too bad, right? Because I had a lot of hair last time. I was so upset. Oh, wow. I never get to comb and touch my scalp with anything. That's actually not bad at all. I like this. Oh my gosh, I like that. That feels good. Will I be able to finally use a tool? But there is hair coming out. These are long pieces. Okay, that's shedding. That's not bad, y'all. Okay, so we got that piece. Oh, snap. This sounds so crazy. Y'all probably think I'm crazy. No, but I'm trying to change things up, trying to see if I can be open-minded here. All right, so we got this piece. Let's look at the piece that's easy right here. All right, this is the easy one. There's hardly any hair in here. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Okay, first I'm going to start at the bottom. I hear it. I hear it. All right. Okay. Ooh, not bad. Look at that. Not bad. How's it look, y'all? How's it look? That's not bad. Huh. Okay. Look at that. All right. I'm going to use this as a little kinkier. What? Do we like this, y'all? Ooh, comment below if you have one and you like it, or if you want to be in this contest where I'm giving it away. Okay, look. There's hair in here. That's hair, y'all. I don't know. It's not too bad, is it? What do y'all think? To me, that's not too bad because... All right, so guys, I just got to tell you, I just saw that part of the video, the last part of the video, just like the other day, but there's so much going on that I think I lost that footage. So I just want to let you know what happened. So I ended up doing the rest of my hair, and I wish I had that footage with me because I feel like I just saw it. But anyway, I did my crown area right up here. By the way, this is all my hair. This is real. And I did my crown area, and it actually worked better on my type hair than the rest of my hair is what I learned. And I had less hair in the brush. So, and I was able to brush all my hair out really quickly, faster than I've ever been able to detangle my hair. So this is definitely a thumbs up. I just can't believe I actually saw that. I was looking at the video just like yesterday. So if I find it, then we won't need to do this. But if I don't, I just wanted you to know how it ended up. I ended up giving this a thumbs up, and I really approve of it. It's wonderful. And I'm definitely going to use it again. I'm going to use it to detangle when I trim my hair next, because that's where I've had the worst trouble with trying to detangle my hair so that I don't lose hair. Well, you know how that problem is for me, is that I'm trying to straighten my hair out so that I can trim it so that I don't lose hair, but then I'm losing it, straightening it out so that I don't lose it, and it kind of defeats the purpose. Might as well keep the bad ends, right? So I was going to either just cut my hair wet or find new ways of detangling. So I think what I'm going to do, I haven't tried the African threading. That's going to be one of my reviews that I'm going to be doing in the upcoming weeks. So now if this works and African threading works, together I can stretch out my hair and then I can trim it better. So that's going to be coming up soon, because my trim should be coming at the end of March, beginning of April. And I want to share with you where I've developed. That's one area of my journey that I haven't quite figured out. If that doesn't work, if this doesn't work with the African threading, then I'll just wet my hair and trim it wet, because I don't think I can trim it dry then in that case, because you're not supposed to manipulate your hair while it's dry. And if you have fine, very delicate hair, that's even, worse of a situation to be stretching your hair out to trim it. And we're trying to keep the hair on our head, right? A little update while I have you as a little bonus is that I ran out of my biotin chewables for like a month, and as I've been doing these videos, I've been noticing my hair is coming out a little more than normal. So I decided to do liquid biotin. If you want to hear more about that video, I can share that with you. And I feel like, and I'm moisturizing my hair every single day because I don't have the Curie do. I've just been doing it every day So between the biotin and moisturizing my hair, I feel like my hair is not coming out much. It's not, you know, brittle or any of that, and it looks really good now, doesn't it? Compared to the other part of my video, which was filmed weeks ago. All right, so I just wanted to come on and say that. I am giving away one of these. So if you email me, and you would have to be a subscribed member and answer a few questions if you want this, and I can get to my mailman during this quarantine time, then I would love to send it to you so that you can have one too, because of reaching 9,000 subscribers. We're almost at 95 now, so which is kind of cool. So when we get to 10, I'm really, really excited. I won't be giving you a Q redo because I broke it and I wasn't able to fix it. Even with their natural way of fixing it, there is a way to fix it. If I do fix it, I'll definitely let you know, but I think I'm going to give you another gift because I don't want to give you something that's not going to last. Anyway, I will be coming back here with more retaining length tips, but since I'm going to be doing this, I'm changing what's at the end of this video anyway. I want to let you know that the new tip, because we're being quarantined, is you don't have to worry about hairstyles anymore. There's no reason to do protective styles that look cute or weaves or anything like that. You don't even have to worry about that. My friend's saying she's okay in the quarantine time. I reached out to everybody last night, asking them how they're doing, so make sure you reach out to people. But I want to give you this tip that we don't have to care about what people think about our hair because we're not going anywhere. So now you can pick any kind of protective style that you want. I never wear this, but since I'm home, I'm like, you know, I could just do this, wet it at night, put it back in, you know, and not care about it. So do whatever you want in the next 2 months at least for our first half of this 1.5 to 2 inch challenge. Get your first inch by taking advantage of this quarantine time. And don't care about what people think. You could be wearing braids hanging out all over. So you wear whatever works for your hair in the next 2 months because you ain't going nowhere. And if you have to run out, you should be covering your face and your hair anyway. So let's take advantage of these 2 months to see if we can get an inch. That'll keep you preoccupied so you're not worried about all this stuff going on, okay? I love y'all so very much, and I'll see you next week when I review I think I'm going to review either the steamer or my African threading, okay? I have to do the steamer, so that's probably gonna be the next one because I still haven't steamed my hair. So that'll be the next one, and then the next one I'm hoping to be the African threading in time for me to see if I know how to do it so I can stretch it out and trim, okay? So we're gonna keep this protective styling thing going. I need you to go into Joy Seekers Facebook. A few of you have already started going there. It's a small group, but we gotta start somewhere. Go on, email me your name. Email me at patricedevans1@gmail.com. Let me know who you are so I know it's you, and then go to Facebook to Joy Seekers and request to join the group so that we can see each other's pictures and stuff, okay? All right, I love you guys so much. See you next week. Bye.